Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be testing, as you can tell from the title, the SILISPONGE, like the new crazy plastic, well technically like silicone makeup sponge, and I'm also going to be testing it compared to a foot insole gel cushion thing that you put in your shoes. Because that is what my life has come to. So obviously this little guy here, which is the kind of silicone makeup blending sponge thing, has been so popular recently. Loads of people have been testing on YouTube and I got one to kind of test out myself. I got this one on eBay. It's basically just like a silicone blob, which is supposed to blend your foundation pretty nicely. Mine was like £5. You can get them for like 99p if you get them from China, but because I wanted to make this video pretty quickly, I ordered mine from a UK seller, and what they tend to do is the UK sellers will buy a load from China for like 99p, and then when they arrive they'll sell them for like £5 each, so they're making a massive profit. But then I wanted to get it quickly because I wanted to film this video for you guys, but if I'd have just, you know, not been filming a video, then I would have got one of the 99p ones from China, because this is exactly the same pretty much. However, the other day I was wandering around Primark, as I do, there's going to be a Primark haul coming soon, and I spotted these. They're called gel cushions, and it says treats for feet. They were £1.50 for one pair, and what it is basically a kind of silicone insert that you put in your shoes to make them more comfortable. And I don't know, I just saw these and I was like, that looks kind of like a giant version of the SILISPONGE, so I thought I would buy this and then test it on my face, because that's what I do. So yeah, I just thought it would be a pretty fun test to do half my face using a gel cushion insert for your shoes and half my face using a SILISPONGE, so if you guys want to see my thoughts on how it turned out, then just keep watching. So recently I've been priming my face using the Body Shop Tea Tree Anti-Imperfection Daily Solution, and this has glycerin in it, so after you've used it, it makes your face kind of like tacky, and I find that this works really well as like a base for my makeup, so that's what I've been using, just in case you're interested. Okay, so this eBay one is kind of weird. I thought it had something that you had to like peel off from it, but it's actually just like the edges of the thing. I don't know, it's really weird feeling. It's kind of just like a big squishy jelly blob thing. These are stuck together. So obviously there is a bit of a size difference, but this like gel cushion thing, it still feels quite like squidgy, but nowhere near as squidgy as this one because the thickness is a lot different. But I don't know, I'm just gonna give it a go and see what happens. Also, this is kind of sticky, so I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Foundation, and mine is in the shade Porcelain. It looks really gross, but it's a great foundation. So I'm using my SILISPONGE on the right-hand side of my face, and this is so weird. So when I was watching Nikki Tutorial's video, she kind of smoothed it over her skin first, and then kind of just patted it in. It actually looks pretty good. This bit so far actually looks really good, but it's really hard to get like around her nose. Like, do you see this? Okay, so that is that side of my face done. In all honesty, it actually looks pretty good. I thought it was going to turn out like a lot worse than this, but it actually looks pretty good. It looks terrible around my nose, but on like the general kind of main spaces of my face, it looks fine. It definitely took longer to blend out than when I used my beauty blender, and it's quite like messy because it gets all over this and then it gets all over your fingers. But it definitely worked a lot better than I was expecting. My face does look pretty flawless actually. So now for the foot thing. Look at this thing. I'm gonna try and like fold it up. So I'm finding it a lot easier like folding it up like this, and in all honesty guys, this is looking really good. It looks absolutely terrible around my nose again, but like the majority of my face actually looks really good. There's no streaks or anything, it just blended that actually really nicely. So just looking at my face right now, this side actually looks a little bit more flawless than this side. So I'm now just going to do my concealer, and I'm using my Collection Lasting Perfection. So let's test this one first. It's kind of hard to get into this like inner corner bit. So that worked fine. I feel like it actually works better for my concealer than it did for my foundation. In terms of like the coverage and stuff, these are supposed to give you like really good coverage because they're not supposed to like use up any of your product because they don't absorb anything obviously, but I don't know, I feel like I could get this kind of finish with my beauty blender really. But it does actually look pretty good. I really like the kind of finish that it's given me. So now for the other side. Okay, so in all honesty, like looking close up, I feel like they both give pretty much the same finish. But I actually find this one a little bit easier to use because it like bounces a bit better than the other one does. Because like obviously I folded it up like this, it kind of bounces off the skin a bit better. So I don't know, I just found that one a little bit easy to use. But I feel like they do both give like a pretty nice finish. So in conclusion, I feel like if you were looking to get a kind of SILISPONGE thing, the original ones are like £10 I think, or maybe like $10. I got mine on eBay for about £5. You can get them for 99p from China, but I got mine from the UK, so it was quicker. I feel like it worked pretty well. It's quite difficult to use, like it doesn't bounce as nicely as the beauty blender, like it doesn't feel as nice on your skin. And I do feel like I could get a very similar kind of, oh, I have an eyelash. I feel like I could get like a pretty similar finish with my beauty blender or like a makeup brush or something. But like compared to this £1.50 gel cushion for your shoe, I think they both did around the same job, and I don't know, maybe you might want to try this. It might be a little bit weird to use one of these on your face, but hey, if you want to try it, it works pretty much just as well as one of these does, so there we go. So that is it, you guys. Overall, I think they pretty much did the same sort of job. If you're looking to get some sort of silicone makeup sponge because you think that your beauty blender or your brushes aren't good enough, then either get one of these or you could go ahead and get one of these, and I will link down below where I got mine from, but if you just type in silicone makeup sponge on like Amazon or eBay, then you will get loads that come up and you can pick which one to get, but they're pretty much all the same thing. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, then I would love it if you would subscribe. At the moment I'm currently uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So yeah, that is it, and I hope you guys are having a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!